Hey, hey. Um, Sorry, I'm a bit all over the place. I had a missing mum again today. Starting to get into the habit of that, which is not good. Right. Um, let's start with Caroline. Oh, John Boy above, so I'll start with John Boy. Hey, John Boy. Caroline, you legend. Betty. Oh, hello, Betty. Good to see you, sweetie. Had a bad storm yesterday. Yeah, I watch. Oh, when I've got nothing else to watch, I actually watch Ryan Hall Yall, and yeah, US has had some doozies of storms. I hope everybody's okay. I've got the fan on. Let me know if it's bothering everybody. Uh, Pinky, hello, sweetie. Lisa, slurking while picking Wessie up from work. Is it bedtime yet? I'm going to be having a power nap after the stream. I'm hoping. Hey, hey, Rob. How you doing? Uh, how long have you not been talking? I need food too. Oh, there must be a Y in the day. Sky must be blue. Grass must be green. John Boy needs food. Um, Crow the chat. Like, oh, I'm getting good at that. Sage rat. Oh, Sage rat. Hey, hey, sweetie. Um, Done sharing. Thank you, Pump, sweetie. Thank you so much. I appreciate that very much. Um, can I actually say, Pomp, and I don't mean to sound condescending here, but I've been seeing you in some of the chats and in some of the more controversial chats, and you're handling yourself beautifully. Even when you have a different opinion, um, you're expressing it really well. So kudos to Pomp right now. Aussie Cat, yeah, don't go anywhere because I'm assuming this is from you. I had a parcel delivered a couple of hours ago and I haven't opened it yet. Uh, um, can't come. Yeah, it's beautiful here. That's why I lost Mum again. She decided to go for a walk. I had a rotten day yesterday. Different story. I lost her completely yesterday. But yeah, she'd gone. Bless her, she'd gone for a walk. And trouble is, I can't walk very well, so it would have taken me ages to find her. But I saw her coming back. Debbie, hey hey. The sun has got its hat on. It's beautiful. The wind's a bit chilly, but not enough to be honest. If it's still like, oh, probably having a power nap. But I could get another day like this. Go on, do an outside vlog. It'll probably be a bit windy today for one anyway. But um, yeah, that wind's cold. It's not freezing. I think because we're going into spring. Um, Although the wind's cold, you can feel the warmth of the sun, so it's not too bad. Uh, uh, Downloaded OBS on my phone. I can't decide. I'm hoping by the end of next week I'll be ordering the new PC. Um, Trying to decide whether to put OBS on it. I'm on my exercise bike going nowhere. That's the next thing I need to get. Hey Laura, sweetie, how you doing? I managed actually to get into Laura's live stream yesterday. Oh, it's actually because the day was chaos and I ended up being stuck at home. I was supposed to be out. It's a long story. But while I was sitting waiting, I saw Laura was live, so I went in. Oh, a beardo plushie. Yeah. Um, Sheila's been really busy, and I actually, because I'm not. happy with editing at the minute on this. It's taking me 10 times longer, so I would actually like to make that song a bit snappier. The images. Hey Roger, how you doing? TARDIS Karens, hey peeps. Sorry, I'm aware that you lot have been. Yeah, sorry about the restart. I realised I had my earbuds in and I can't stand that, so I took them out and everything just froze. Hope everything's okay, Laura. Sorry, I'm not skipping on purpose. I'll cry in the chat, but I hope everything's okay with you. So, this intro. Do you know? Occasionally, you do a song in Suno, and it just hits right. And to those who use Suno, I'm as bad as anybody else. I'll put millions of bloody prompts in for the genre, and this one just wasn't working with the lyrics. And I actually just put one genre in, and that came out, and I thought perfect. Sometimes simple is better. This is Prism. Hey, hey. I don't know if you're in the bad books yet, or not. I haven't opened the parcel yet. It's from you. I'm assuming it's from you. I'll let you know. I'm sure you won't be. Get out the kitchen. You live in the kitchen, John Boy. Come on. Look how that beardo waves that hammer around. Yeah. Yeah. Do you know what it is? It's the prompt. All I did was I just knocked out all the prompts. I had loads of different genres in, and I think I just put it down to 70s revival, 70s glam rock. I love glam rock. It's the earliest music I can remember, and it just hit right. It's Seg with Crow. That's the. Sarah's obviously learning her live stream civils. That's where Crow in the chat comes from, because I said 2 years ago that's how I do the chat. I'm sorry. So, any of my bad habits in live streams, you can blame Crow. My mentor. It's Crow's fault. Thank you, Mike. Hey, Sponge. No. Nope. Not happening. You've already got one eating tuna and mushroom pizza. Oh, I've forgotten about it being St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. Day where 400 Americans suddenly turn Irish. I believe there's more Irish nationals in the US than there are on Ireland. So the fun is to make me coffee. Yeah, no problem. I actually like this one because I can have it both hot and cold, so if it gets chilly, I have to turn the heat on. Shower earlier, that's so good. It's nothing like a shower, it's just a good long shower just to make yourself wake yourself up, make yourself feel better or refresh yourself. To be honest with you, Roger, I agree with you because it was a nippy wind, nippy as we say, it was a cold wind. It wasn't freezing cold, but it was a cold wind. But the sun is strong enough to not make you miserable with it. You can feel the heat from the sun now, and I think that's the first time this year that I've really felt that kind of heat from the sun. Look at my garden shelter from the wind. We are at the back. I remember when I was doing the market, when I used to do the market, I used to be up at like 5 in the morning, 5:30. And it was still pitch black, and I remember walking out to go to the car, out to our house. And it's a sun trap back to our house. High walls, high vegetation and walls all the way around. And I didn't feel a breath of wind stepping out the back door, but I could hear this roar overhead. I mean, literally, it was roaring. And when I got up to the market square, which is higher up in the town, we actually ended up the market ended up being cancelled because it was just pulling all the stalls down, but nothing in our garden. Tom, member for 13 months. Thank you so much. You're making. No, I mean it. Credit where credit's due. I mean, I saw you in. I think it was Noah's. What's the bloody reason? Oh no, Laura, you didn't. Snow again. Oh, Laura's really happy with the snow dump on her this year. We've dodged it for the most part. We had a sort of a bit just before Christmas, but we've had. There's time for us to have it, but I don't think we're going to now. I got sea sandblasted on my walk. Best photograph, one of the best photographs I ever took. Certainly the best photograph I've taken since I came home. It was actually I was being sandblasted. I would have taken more pictures, but I actually had a major. I'll dig it out at some point. Because it was the beach at Bamburgh. The sea goes right out. There's hardly any beach when the tide's in, but when the tide's out, it goes out quite a long way. And what was happening is the dry sand on the edge was being picked up and flung across the wet sand on the top of it. And I got a brilliant picture from it, but it was I'd have taken more pictures, but it was we were literally just getting blasted by it. Thank you for the super sticker, Pinky. You are a treasure. Thank you so much. Hope you're getting some rest. Hope everything's okay with you. Hey, Cree. How you doing, sweetie? Our weather was a bit bad this weekend. Seems to be slowly turning to good weather again. Yeah, ours has picked up. So fingers crossed. It goes from being nice out, but to below freezing, then nice. Yeah, that's kind of what's been happening here. But I'm hoping that the really nasty stuff is over. Crazy 65 yesterday in snow this month. That is crazy. I don't envy you, hon. I really don't. We haven't had much, Debbie. We did have one lot of snow, which didn't last long. Not enough to disrupt anything. But then I haven't got a car at the minute, and that's when I really panic with snow and ice, because I don't like driving in snow and ice. Never have. I haven't got sweetener for my coffee, so no coffee today, so look out. Oh no! I've got coffee with me, but I've forgotten to refill the kettle, so... Wisdom's helped me a lot with Suno. Yeah. I haven't had a good look at it, but when I brought it up this morning to make that song, I think they've added some stuff I need to look into. I usually... Phil usually helps me if I've got a problem or I don't know how to do something. I keep accusing Phil of making up genres. That's not a real genre. He just made that up. Then I look it up and it is. Crow's fault. Everything's Crow's fault. Yeah, blame Crow. I'm really liking this. Speaking of glam rock, I love Mark Bolan. Yeah, I did, and I can remember music back to the early 70s when I was 3 or 4, and you had people like Slade and Sweet and people like that, and I don't know, there's a nostalgia in it. In the 80s in the London area, it didn't last very long, which is a shame, but there was a genre called trash rock, which was basically a mix of punk and glam, and I loved that. Spanish doesn't think she can eat pizza anymore. Oh no. Gavstar, hey. I'm going to open this pack of my received in a minute. I've got the art cam set up. So I'll show you what I've got. I was lurking a little bit in Jeff's last night, and I saw that Cree as well. Actually, in lives has been good. Happy Saturday, corned beef is cooking. Oh, that's what I forgot to put on my order. I'll have to put it onto the one for tomorrow. I'm having to be on top of deliveries because I've lost the bank cards. God knows where they are. Cashless society sucks, by the way. Caused the problems yesterday. But I can add to the one I've got coming tomorrow night. I always like to have corned beef in the house so I can make a corned beef hash. Stu is lurking while eating, not a problem, Stu. There's a hilarious Irishman on Instagram saying he'll be in his garden with his dog avoiding the work. That's a yesterday I woke up to a foot of fresh snow and then it sleeted all day, causing it. Yeah, and it freezes. It's that's the worst for me. It's not the snow itself; it's what's underneath it. And here, because I'm in the north, even if it's sleet or if it's just a little bit of snow, if the temperature goes below zero, or so you get ice, you can get fresh fall of snow, which is what you're talking about, and you don't know there's ice under there, or you get black ice. Say drop powers off for 3. That music's really loud. Power was off for 3 hours this morning. I went to get my own press coffee maker. My stepdad moved it. I asked him where. I don't know. Don't mess with a girl's coffee. Hell no. Finally found an espresso pot. Never mess with a girl's coffee. Especially in the morning. Made a cup and the power restored. That sounds about right. I think I might jump the chat. Little Miss Mayhem. Hey, hey. Call me Gav, everyone does. No problem. No problem. No problem, Gav. Is Kelly? How you doing? It's colder than a wet digger's book today. Back in the oh no, you're back in the negatives. I don't think we're quite in double figures, but it's all right today. The wind factor's not great, but you can feel that sun. I just love the fact you can feel the sun. The chat, everybody's saying hello. I was watching Coastal Walks today, and Cornwall looks amazing, but very busy at Land's End. Yeah, that must happen in your area as well, John Boy. But here, for the most part, I avoid the coastline like the plague in the summer. I mean, when I finally got a car again and I can go out doing my filming, I won't be going anywhere near the coast. There'll be a lot of places I will wait until the tourists have buggered off. It's heaving at the coast here, and they're bad roads. So maybe an hour of chat before Sarah gets them. I know. I'll crow the chat. Hang on. I love Slade. And the sweet snow in Finland is normal for winter. Hang on, I'll pick the box up. And while I'm talking, I'll because I did remember to. Oh, I remembered to pick scissors up. I've lost them. Oh, they're there. Snow in Finland is normal for winter. So I'm just looking how to open this. I'll do it that way. Hang on, I've just switched. Where's the one? Oh, there we go. Snow in Finland is normal for winter. As a British expat of 14 years, it makes me laugh now from the problems in the UK. We don't cope with it. We suck at coping with any extreme weather of any description. From Aussie Cat and Joy. Okay. I'll get the camera on in a minute. see a note on the top. So this box is heavy. I'll open the note first. Forgot to. Yes, I can. Hang on. Let me turn my camera on, guys. Just bear with me while I show this. This is what she's talking about. Chicken salt. Forgot to explain the chicken salt. Use on hot chips, roast spuds, etc. Aussie asked for chicken salt on their fish and chips. Chicken and chips, etc. at the takeaway. It's a staple in us. Oh, that sounds awesome. Because I'm not keen on regular salt. I often try and have what we. I don't know if you have the same name, but we call it sea salt here. Those my crow songs, I prompt it with bubblegum pop, works every time. Oh, Pinky, there are standard. There's about 5 to 10 prompts, genres that I use all the time. That's why my songs often sound like, they're often. Oh, beautiful. See that? You make my heart happy. Oh, thank you, Aussie Cat. Just thank you for being you. I don't get that very often. Thank you. I much appreciate that. Just make sure I'm not missing anybody coming in. I don't think so. I meant to catch up on Bristol's live because I was I'll read the letter later because I'm assuming I don't mind reading it out, but I want Aussie Cat's permission if she wants it read out. But I was on the phone for most of the live, so I was on mute. So I was just spamming it with, how dare you plank me? Have me banned in Beardo stream. Can feel the sun and then skin is burning instantly. What? Need to pop out because my mate's got her power bank. Gonna take some footage around town while it's sunny. 2 for a vid. Leaving this on for the dog. All right, okay, Stu, no problem. Oh, Stu, if you're still here, I can't find the original footage of Justin, but I can send you. I can clip the bit from my video, but it'll have the music on it. If you're okay with that, let me know. COVID was pretty brutal for me. Felt like every inch of my body had been beaten with a batch. Oh, do you know? I escaped it I had it before we went fully into the pandemic, but I didn't know what it was. And I escaped it for about 2 years. When was the coronation, guys? It would have been 22. And I ended up with a bad bout of long COVID. And every one I've had, it's actually what's brought on the breathing problems. So we have milk and dark chocolate fruit. Oh, hell yeah. Sheep nuts. Sheep nuts. Apologies for my nails, by the way. Laura, how do you keep your bloody nails so clean? I've been painting. Oh, I love Aussie Cat. She's amazing. Don't know if you can see that. Dark chocolate ginger. Those words belong together. Forever and ever, and Raven says. Oh my God, ginger. You are a treasure. And I think I know what some of those are. Diets for losers. I mind red chicken shit. It would go sweet. It would. Right, I can see that we've got Tim Tams in here. Oh my God, dark chocolate mint. I know those are delicious because I've had them before. Can't get them here though. Chewy caramel. Hell yeah. Dark chocolate. Dark chocolate. Oh my god. I might just end the live stream and just dig out. Double coat. I wish we could get more flavours here, but we can't. What's this? Cafe latte. Cafe latte. Aussie Cat, you're a treasure. You're an absolute treasure. I need to do. I'll message you. I'll message you because I do need to do something for you. Party mix. Hey, Allen's. I think you guys keep mentioning Allen's, don't you? Oh, I've been looking for. Oh, I've been so dying to try these. Actually, I'll try one on the live. I'll have a bite on the live. Violet crumble. Keep being told how good these are. So I'm going to put one next to the computer and I'll give these a try. Arnott's mint slice. Oh my god. Chocolate mint. Arnott's ginger nuts. Now, well, actually, I'll have a quick taste test of that when I've done an intermission and I've made another coffee. Because I like to do with ginger nuts. But I'll see, compare those to what is it? Whichever the expensive ones are here. Snake Alive. Snakes Alive. Hell yeah. This is going to keep me going for ages. I hope. It'll say that. I myself a load of sweets. Oh, this will last all week. And, you know. Now I've heard a lot about this as well. I'll give this a quick taste test as well. Cherry ripe. And I do love cherries. Freddo. Freddos. Scorched peanuts. Oh my god. I don't know what to say here. I will message you as you cut. Another cherry ripe. There we go. Two more things in here. Freddo. And another scorched peanut. Oh, this is like perfect for me. Absolutely perfect. Aussie Cat, I will message you. And along with Orinoco. I don't know what to say other than I just thank you so much. You're amazing. And every single thing in that parcel is heaven to me. So perfect. Put them back in the box. You're amazing, and I'll read the letter after the stream. We'll put that chicken salt with our. I'll try that. What am I doing tonight? Actually, I'm not tonight, but I might do some roast potatoes and try it with that. Thank you so much. I'm probably. Oh, I'm not too bad. 6 minutes behind. Love chicken salt on potatoes is amazing. Yeah, that's what I'll try it with first. I've actually got some potatoes. I do have frozen potatoes, but I've got some potatoes that need using up, so I actually might make some roast potatoes myself. I think I've got some turkey in the freezer, so I might make a sort of mini roast dinner for us tomorrow. Chickens produce salt, apparently. Chickens are very clever. Very clever. I love chicken salt, says Pinky. Don't read. No, I won't. I wouldn't. No. I'll read it myself later. I'm not going to. I wouldn't have read it without asking you, darling. Oh, sweetie, I'm sorry, but It is. That is a perfect bloody package for me. There's not one thing in there I don't like. I'll tell you what I'll do. Um, Actually, the one I really want to see what it's like. I'm going to try the violet crumble, because this is one of those things. Because we have crunchies. I think it's similar to a crunchie, and I love crunchies. So I'm actually going to see how it compares. Just have a little nibble. Oh, that's awesome. Just slightly different from our crunchies. There's more to it, I think. Yes, that is absolutely delicious. That's my local chocolate factory. Is that the is that the one that was in the bag? Melba's. It's awesome. I use mine. See, I do, Laura, but mine imagine my nails have never been good. My nails always just break. But I also painting and doing artwork and things. I normally put nail varnish on to do the art streams. I keep forgetting because I don't have good nails. So let me turn the camera off. I'm on my way to yours. You better share. Paul. Hey, everyone here, I've got a secret. That Paul from PNC is a bit of a knob. Don't tell him I know. Oh, we know already. That's not a secret, Paul. Everybody knows that. Everybody. All the sounds of bad plastics. That sounds like my brain. Chocolate mint. Yeah, dark chocolate mint. And for me, pièce de resistance, dark chocolate ginger. Do not be going into a food conversation. Oh, I will be savouring these. Trust me. I will be savouring them. I can't promise how long the ginger stuff's going to last, but other than that, love the dark chocolate Tim Tams. Yeah, I don't think we can get those here. I think it was Peachy that sent me those, and the dark and the mint ones. Cover just about anything in dark chocolate for me, apart from white chocolate. Before anybody says it, no. Oh my god, Tim Tams. Yeah, very, very awesome. From Aussie Cat. Salt with spices in it for chicken, but it's yummy on fries. Chicken salt originated in South Australia. I've never heard of it, so I'm looking forward to using it. No, I will. No, you will get a message. I know I'm bad, especially when it's Discord. Hang on, let me write it. Aussie Cat. I mean, I've always sucked on answering messages, by the way, guys. I'm extra stuffy at the moment because I don't want to piss and moan, but things are not good here right now. So just not getting around to anything. I can't stand dark chocolate and barely tolerate milk chocolate. I live on Andy's Mints. Explain that one. I used to constantly have mint imperials on my desk. I think I've said this before. And I had to stop eating them because not the mint itself, but the aroma in my mouth. I actually stopped breathing a couple of times. Literally stopped. Didn't just lose my breath. I literally stopped. So I've had to stop eating them. I do love my mints, but I've bought I love spearmints, and Trevor's do. Hang on. These. Trevor soft mints. And they do them in spearmint, which I love. And I have had some of those this morning, and I've been fine with them. They're not as strong, so but I had to give up the mint imperials. Aussie Cat Sarah's mods get hungry too. They're crunchies. I like the peanut butter violet crumble. Tea for the ginger. Yeah, normally I would say tea, but I don't have. Well, I've got my fruit teas up here, but put your teeth in for those. They are actually they're tougher than that. It's a much more solid center on the violet crumble, which I actually really like because the crunchies. I love crunchies. They are very much, melt in your mouth. The center melts in your mouth once you eat it. Sarah's going into a candy coma. That's the plan. They will last. They will last. I'm actually not crazing as much as I was. And because I've been walking, not through bloody choice, I think I am sort of starting to lose a bit of weight finally. So they will be my treats. Allen's candy is always good. No, I think the brands. I mean, obviously we know the Tim Tams, but like the Arnott sounds familiar, but yeah, most of the brand names are clearly Aussie. The stack is fully stocked now. Hell yeah! Message my ass. No. She knows what I'm like. Arnott's Trinity biscuits aren't as good as other brands. I will test that. Aussie goodness, fattening, but yeah. Do you know what? It's life's too short not to be able to treat yourself. I'm sorry. Unless it's for medical reasons. I just need a good sausage roll. I'm not bothered about sausage rolls. I like cheese and onion pasties. Never heard of any of those snacks, but they look good. They look awesome, Laura. Sponges salivating. Never had or seen chicken salt, but I hear a lot of people say it's good on fries. Yeah. I want to try. Oh, I haven't done roasted parsnips for a while. We both love those, so let me get some parsnips next order. Can you eat mouth open next to Mike? No. Actually, I'm just using the laptop mic at the minute. I haven't got the mic set up on this. Just waiting until I get my PC. They don't have corned beef in Canada, so I'm making a roast with cabbage. Best I could do. Don't have corned beef. Corn posty waiting on an Aussie parcel. I'm surprised that came so fast. Actually, that is good speed from Australia. Milky bars. Oh, no, Gav. No. Paranormal gatekeeper. Hey. Thank you for the hearts, Paul. By accident, I discovered Huddersfield as a little. I went the wrong way up to the bus station, and there it was. I love the Newgate baked beans you can get there. Might get some soon. I actually, our Lidl a couple of years ago got sort of refurbished, and they've got some really good sections now. They've got their own bacon section and all sorts of things. I was really impressed. Unfortunately, without the car, I don't tend to go, but yeah, Lidl's is good. I don't tend to eat Kinder eggs, to be honest. We're so excited we're self-promotion alert. Mods, get on it. It's all right, Paul. Yeah, I saw that you're on there. No pressure, but we'll all be there. encouraging you. Keep forgetting. Actually, I need to find out what Sandra's doing with Beardo changing his life. I don't know if she's just going later. If she comes in, I'll ask. I had Marmite on toast this morning. Enjoyed it once we got past the first bite sneezes. Yeah, with my Marmite. Um, Hang on. We're in the chat. Beardo will start at 7, won't he? Usually starts at 7 when he has a night live. Then once Paul joins, he'll have a live stream of regret. It was. I must admit, Mum came up and said, "Oh, you've had a parcel," and I was thinking already. That's pretty special. You're plus GMT 2 hours, so well that'll be 9 o'clock for you. Well, this is your official warning. Kinder eggs are too expensive. I'm not bothered about Kinder eggs, to be honest. No. Are you not allowed to self-promote? No, I'm not a gatekeeper. Not anywhere. Dear Beardo about it. He started to threaten banning people for doing it. But just for the record, I am very generous with promotion. But no, I had seen that Paul was on. That's fine. Paul is breaking the law. No, it's. I should really clip that bit from Beardo's life because I do remember it. It's not just self-promote. The problem is you get people. I'm not saying everybody, but you get people who literally just go into a live stream and say, "Oh, I've got a video out," and then they go. They don't take part in the live stream. And the worst ones are the ones Beardo was moaning about the other day. Was the ones that come in and say, "Oh, I'm going. Such and such has gone live." You don't do that to a content creator. And for like I say, I'm going to say what Beardo said about him. I'm very generous with promoting. I'll take the piss when Paul does it. Hey Vicky, how you doing, darling? I'm sure it'll go great, Paul. And you've I mean, it's not like you've never met Beardo. You've investigated with him, so it's not like, you know. I am. It can be weird though. The only thing I would say is, see it. Just my advice would be just see him as the Beardo you know and you've met, because it took me a long time to transition with Crow. Crow was the first live stream I was on before I started doing my own. I've known Crow for over 2 years. You know, we talk and everything. And sometimes it's up until recently, it was actually quite difficult to separate out. Not separate out Crow and Crow Judas. So you go on live and suddenly you're on with Crow Judas, not Crow, if that makes sense. And about 6 months ago, I was on my live and Crow came on and we were just having a sort of regular conversation like we normally did. And I was like, that's the first time we've managed to do that. So just remember you're talking to Beardo. Beardo, the person that you know, person that you've been investigating with. That would be my advice. Because you are going on to a major live stream with a lot in chat, but a lot of people know you. Just, if you can, just relax with it. You prop set up for live chat soon. If you're going down the OBS route, make sure you know what you're doing, sweetie, because it can be a minefield. White chocolate is from the god. No, it is not. way further down. I'm excited. What's your current project, Paranormal Gatekeeper? I would like to know. Yeah, there's Paul and Claire's channel. They do investigating and do paranormal history. Their last one was on Paul. Yes, I did kick it out of Children of the Crow, as I'm sure you realise, because we have a no promo policy in there. Because otherwise, everybody, the world and his wife, just goes in and throws in a link. But yeah, they did one on witches this week, so go and check and sub to Paul and Claire. Show them some love. I've had parcels take longer from Perth. That's happened to me though. When I've got to get back the business back up and running, but when I was posting stuff out all the time, I would say take a batch to the post office. Some would be for UK, some would be for US, some would be for us. And I've had stuff arrive in the US before it's arrived in, 100 miles down the bloody road. Morning, Raven. You're in my new video. I hate it when say X is live and someone else is live. It's just not fair on the content creator. It's probably one of the comments I will zap quickest the most. I don't mean in my live stream. The mods do that, but if I'm modding for Crow or Seg, I tend to do it in Crows actually. And they just get zapped. It's not fair. It's like saying, it's like going into McDonald's and saying, "Oh, don't buy from here because the Burger King's next door. Go in there instead." It's not fair. If you, there's nothing wrong with not being in a live the whole time. Nobody expects that. But if you see somebody else's live and you think I'm going to go over there, just say, "Oh, guys, gotta go. See you later." Don't say, "Oh, such and such is live." I've seen somebody say, "Such and such is live. Is anybody coming with me?" We're all good. I've kept away and out of mischief. Hopefully people will see it. Oh, it's been issues. Always issues. You're welcome, darling. It'll be fine, honestly. But that's my advice on the way to look at it is just remember it's Beardo. And then hopefully that'll take the pressure off. Just talk to him like you talk to him, normally. Sandra! Don't worry, I'm on my own. I've still got to rewatch the live because I was on the phone last night during the live, so I was moderating chat, but I didn't hear a lot of it. Which is why I was spamming it, just to be annoying. Sandra, are you live tomorrow? Because are you going live later? Are you going live at 9? No problem, Elaine. Hello, sweetie. How you doing, darling? Hey, Wendy. Yeah, I was asking you what I was saying to John, but I've got to make the OBS decision because as soon as I get my new PC, I want to start doing my podcasts. Mine are going to be pre-recorded, but I want to start doing the podcasts, and I need to decide whether it's going to be OBS or StreamYard for them. You've got a book coming out. Uh-huh. Let's have a look. Let's have a little look, see. Gate. Oh, hang on. Is it the top one? I can't tell. Hang on. Oh, is that it? Gatekeeper's Guide to Ghosts and Savages, adult colouring book. Oh, I started preparing colouring books. I'll have to have a look at that. If somebody wants to put Gatekeeper's link in the chat, that's fine. People can go over and have a look at what we're talking about. Pauline, he was promoting himself dreadfully. Just came in, didn't say hello, didn't say, hey, how's everybody doing? He just said, oh, I'm Beardos tomorrow night. It's okay. I knew he was on Beardos. He did say hello, by the way. I'm taking the. Paul should be an ally because he takes as much piss out of Sean as I do. News. No. I mean, yeah. So I'm gonna replay it because I'm gonna go and fill the kettle in a minute for the intermission. So you'll see it, sweetie. What time I did praise Pomp. I did. Gone down 2 degrees since you woke up. Oh no, Cree. Sorry, it's because I'm eating a mint. I'm coughing now. Just waiting for my ITC to attack soon as I'll get that all going up on Amazon. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be putting mine up, as well as books and magazines. I'm sorry, guys. Just let me have a drink. Maybe the soft mints weren't a good idea. Actually, take it out. What was I going to say? It's why the channel's actually called Publishing. I've actually set the channel up in 2019. It was for books and magazines and art. Hey everyone, Sarah's live. Let's go watch it. I said that in Beardos the other day. Just after he complained about people saying that in his live, I went, oh no, Beardos live, gotta go. Number 13 months, Rebecca, you treasure. Thank you so much for that. Sarah, you slapped someone in mine. Yeah, I did. I can't remember who it was, but yeah, I've got a feeling I do know it was. I'm not going to say it. The person I think I slapped in yours, I don't think does it on purpose. I just slap them and don't say anything. Call the chat. Call the chat. I want to get to the bottom of the chat before I have an intermission. So you can spam it again. Has Sandra said if she's going live tomorrow? My freezer is live. Yeah, we all know who comes first. You bloody food. Hello, James. We don't need you anymore. John Boy James is here. Hello, James. Current project is a follow-on from that book. Awesome. I miss doing. I mean, I started this channel in 2019, and the idea was that I was going to be doing comic books and children's illustrated books. And my dad has got a load of children's books he wrote. And I was doing the covers and stuff for those. So it was actually, the channel was actually started, not so much to run a YouTube channel, but to use it as an extra bit of promotion for the publishing. But he had a stroke in 2020, died at the end of 2020, and sort of it never happened. But I always felt bad that he never actually got. I'm going to use Amazon Kindle publishing, and I always felt bad he never actually got to see one of his books hard copies. So I'm still on a mission to do that, as well as my own. OBS. Wiz, if I need help once I get the PC with OBS, I might hit you up, because I think OBS would be needed. Because I want the podcasts. I'm not doing them live; they're going to be pre-recorded. I also want to put them on other platforms, so I really need them to be top notch. Sarah, I may need your help. If it's OBS, it's a while since I've used it. When I had it on my last 2 laptops ago, it just took over everything. But that was because it was a laptop. With getting the new PC, I'm more confident about putting OBS on. Banging headache. Oh no, Elaine, sweetie, you take care, darling. I'm not going. No? Okay. If we have to put up with you, we will. James Crumpets. What else would it be? What else would it be? The wind's picking up, says Cree. It's going to make it feel colder. Oh, -4. Good God. It was your birthday on Friday. Well, I have one of these for birthdays. Hang on. Just let me find them. This is for last Friday. I've lost them. Where are they? You were going to get me birthday song. I can't see it. I literally can't see it. I wonder if I've taken it off. Oh, it's there. This is for last Friday.
You are awesome. You are amazing. 1 year older. Your special day. Grab some cookies, grab a seat, 'cause no one can compete. And just listen to what we say. Happy birthday, light the candles, eat the cake, and do not share. 1 year older, freaking awesome, party time in the chat and everywhere. Hip hip hooray for your very special day. Happy birthday, birthday, birthday.
Vicky, my YouTube money comes through by the end of next week. You never get a set day with YouTube. It's between the 21st and 26th. So I think I'm all right. So, and you've been very generous. And the fact I can think about getting a new PC at the end of this month is down to you. Thank you so much. And I have been, I think it's partly because life's been crap recently. I'm not looking for sympathy. It's just, I know that's a lot of us, but I've really been getting down about the channel, and there's nothing wrong with the channel. just so many things that I've wanted to do, and so many things that have been held up, including the podcast, including being able to edit better videos. And I mean, I can edit on these, but it's like it takes 5 times longer than it should do. And I just need to go up to the next level quality wise for what I'm producing. And I have lots of videos planned. I've got the sort of Chariots of the Gods, I've got the photography, I've got all sorts of things that are in the works. I'm going to be honest with you, I mentioned on Saturday I had a contentious video coming up. I actually didn't put it out. It's almost done. I actually didn't put it out, I'm going to be honest, because I thought, no, it would be sod's law that I want to see the colour of that money from YouTube before I actually start doing anything to potentially cause a problem for the channel. So, yeah, I'm playing it safe, guys. I'm not lying. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm playing it safe, which is why the video never came out. Doesn't mean it won't, but I need this month's pay. There's Gatekeepers. So if you want to go and have a look at Gatekeeper, that's not a problem. I will check it out more thoroughly after the stream. Who's in the video? Raven. I'm going to have an intermission in a minute, and you'll see her in the video. I am I'm in trouble. No, you're not in trouble, sweetness. You're never in trouble. Are you smoking the mint? No, I'm not smoking the mint. Honestly, I thought I was safe with these mints, but I'm not. Take a shot of whiskey. It helps for the itchy throat. Actually, seriously, I actually find brandy better for that. Brandy's smoother for the throat. Actually, I do have honey. Do you know what? Instead of making coffee, I think what I might do is when I boil the kettle, I might just make chamomile and honey. I've had nothing. I haven't had anything to eat since my sausage and egg butty at 10. I'm dying. That's like 5 hours ago. That's nothing. Yeah, with John Boy's wasting away. You're right, Pom. 14 months. Holy hell! Thank you, John Boy. That has gone fast. So I've been editing. Yeah. Of course you have. Of course you have. I need to watch the live last night with sound to gauge how much trouble you're in. Did a good job of trolling you though. I was watching, but I was on the phone, so half a box of Martinis. I don't know what I've had today actually. If I had anything, other than a mint and a taste test of the violet crumble, I don't think I have. I miss British food, but not the life. I haven't lived abroad as such, but I remember when I was 19, I was in DC for Washington DC for 3 months, and it's weird what you miss when you're away for some time. So yeah, living away, it would be certain things that you don't always think you're going to miss. I'm live tomorrow at 9 p.m. Oh, 9 p.m. No, I was asking earlier because I didn't know, because I know Beardo's live. So I just wanted to see if you were, so I could be there to mod for you. You can self-promote away. Sean can't, but you can, Sandra. You can self-promote anytime. How's Chariots of the Gods coming along? I want to do one more, because the artworks I've been doing on the lives, on my art streams, have been for backdrops for it. So the latest one that I did, because I've done 3 on art streams now, which is that coming up? That one, and I've done, and so I've got one more that I want to do. I think Chariots will be, I don't know, 8 episodes. It'll be about 1 a month because they are deep dives into each chapter. But I want to do the photography video. I'm doing fake photography analysis, but then I'm going to be working on the first one. Now, the first episode of Chariots of the Gods is going to be the introduction chapter and why I'm doing it. And just in case Biddle's lurking, this isn't about me saying this book is amazing, it's all true. It's about the way it talks about the way of thinking, and I want to look at some of the subject matter, which is actually why it's going to be called Beyond Chariots of the Gods. It's not literally using the book as a Bible, it's sort of using it to look further. Naughty Sandra. You leave Sandra alone, she's a treasure. Sandra can promote whenever she likes, Paul. Free reign. Free reign. I did see 1 or 2 of the buttons head my way, so, and they got a lot of tomatoes. The colouring illustrations. These illustrations I've been doing for Chariots are pretty much my style, actually. So I've got 1 more to do. Then that'll be plenty because I want to use 1, like I say, 1 for each episode. So gets me a good kickstart in it. Once you get a basic understanding of it, it gets a lot easier. I think that's what put me off last time, to be honest with. I think it was that's usually what I need with a program. It's like, it could be an online program. It's like you and Phil helped me kickstart on Suno and things like that. And for something like OBS, I kind of, instead of just looking at it and thinking, oh my God, where do I start? Because if I'm looking at a program and thinking, where do I start? I don't start. That's actually what I need. I don't need people to get too complicated with me. I just needed people to say, look, start here. Then I can usually work a lot out for myself. You take care, Pom. Thank you for being here, darling, if you're still here. My cousin Jack just published a book on Amazon. He's declared himself a prophet of God. Not quite sure what to think of that. I got to read it and give him support, though. I hope you kept the boys in line. She did. She did. Even not listening, I could tell she was keeping them in line. I've got all my OBS. Yes, I forgot. Actually, I forgot Raven uses OBS. Just crow the chat because I want to go into intermission and get a hot drink. So, crow the chat. I know. I've been getting that pep talk from Crow as well, and I don't know. I think his life was making me feel worse about it. There's actually, it's not that I actually think there's anything wrong with the channel as such. I mean, my lives are amazing. I don't mean me. I mean the chat and the people that come in, etc. It's just I need to take it further. That's me needing to take it further, and I need to sort of get on with that. So the PC will really help that. Because some of taking a back seat from making content at the moment, concentrating on my illustration. Mine kind of, because I'm self-employed. I'm a full-time artist, so this kind of is helping me start thinking about rebooting the business, because I've been so poorly. The business hasn't been that. My main income in terms business-wise has been YouTube. So it kind of has got me into the habit of drawing again, and I'm doing one at the moment, which get the camera on. Hang on, just get rid of the picture. You can't see it very well, but what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to do all the drawing on it, and I think I'll do the render as a video for the art channel. So, and I think I'll get on with the next Chariots of the Gods for the art streams. Oh, thank you, Pinky. Oh, actually, yes. Actually, thinking about it, Sean probably is editing. He's got to do the Priest Cottage. Did you prompt that birthday song as penguins singing? I noticed the flipper sounds. I thought that was pretty detailed for Suna. No. No, I didn't. Don't boil a cat, little melt. I missed a proper cuppa. No. Nice. Hadn't seen that finished. I think the background would have been darker, but still nice. For the animation, you need to have contrast, because I've animated it as well. And if I can pull that up, it's slightly different. As you probably realise, it's slightly different. If, say, I was doing it to sell, it would be slightly different in colouring, etc. But because it's got to go onto YouTube, I've done a few animations, but there's one of them. The animation needs to pick up on it. So it's a slightly different process than if I was saying doing a picture to sell. You're going to be live tonight, John. That's not a problem. I should be around. I'm going to try and have a power nap after the live, but should be there. Let's put John Boy's channel in the chat, please. What favoritism, white chocolate more? Sandra deserves it. Oh, and I've just remembered, I owe you something. I owe you several. Pauline self-promoting now. How dare you? Hang on, sorry. I have to go now. Mum's just been released from the hospital. I have to pick her up. I hope she's okay, Laura. You take care, darling. In case Biddle's lurking. Oh, Kenny has literally rolled his eyes at me when I've mentioned Chariots of the Gods. Literally. Been on a live stream with him. Literally got an eye roll. I know why, by the way. I know it's a contentious piece. Yeah, big hugs for your mum, Laura. I forgot about gorillas. Are you pen and paper or digital? I'm a digital illustrator. I use Wacom tablet. I'm pen and paper. I do have a digital tablet, but I can't get my head around it. It's because I've been doing this for so long. I tend to be pen and ink normally. For the most part, I'm pen and ink. Just scroll to the bottom of the chat. Shh, go Serena. That's one of my secrets. Oh, my chat's jumped. I've done that before. I just know what'll happen is I'll put the video on and you'll all spam the chat. So school run for Sean, not a problem. Cynthia, hello, sweetie. How are you doing? Just dealing with the last burst of winter, hopefully. Oh, I hope it is the last bit for you, sweetie. There's John Boy's channel. Oh, fingers crossed for you, Pinky. Fingers crossed. So you have to plug Sean again. He's back. When he's back from the school room, he missed it. Okay, no problem. I'll just plank, drop everything. Wayne needs coffee. Hey, Wayne. I need coffee as well. That's why I'm crowing the chat to get to the bottom so I can do an intermission. Yeah. No, that's a good one to finish on. I tell you who's done gorillas. I like gorillas, especially in terms of the animation they did. And what's very similar. There's a band I like some of their stuff. I like the odd song from them. People may know. People either know or they won't. It's called Band of Heathens, and they have a video. And I can't remember what it's called, but it's about weed. And they've got I love their video for that. It's almost it's a bit more. It's almost reminds me a little bit of the Gorillas. Come on, just let me. Yeah, it's called Nobody Dies from Weed. I love the animation for that. I'd love to do an animation like that. I can probably start thinking about doing it actually. I switched from pen and paper about 10 years ago. Once you get used to the layers, it's easy to pick. Plus, it's great for changing things later in your image. I've been using Photoshop for years, so I'll often spruce things up in Photoshop. Is Mason in? I can't see him. It's supposed to be edited. Stop slacking, Mason, if you're here. Oh, you're getting mixed up with Paranormal Gatekeeper. I can't see Mason. Right, guys, I am going to put the banner on because I want to fill my kettle. Intermission. And I'll just replay the intro video so Raven can see it. Okay. if anybody wasn't in at the start. Sorry, you'll have to put up with the kettle. It's only just started. Actually, put too much water in it. Guys, can you do me a favour? If you see Vicky back in the chat, can you let me know? She's just been very generous. I've only just seen it. What a messenger. Come on, just Arctic Monkeys. I always associate Arctic Monkeys from with Peaky Blinders. Sledgehammer was Peter Gabriel. That's one of the groundbreaking videos. There's certain videos in when videos started being made. I mean, big one was Bohemian Rhapsody, and then Thriller, and then Sledgehammer was another one. Um, ding, 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 ding. Plushie. Yeah, I love Raven's plushie. Love it. By the way, if people haven't seen the video or haven't, I've got a video of me opening this. But if anybody who hasn't seen it, for the yearbook, I did some AI voodoo dolls, and Elaine. Now, well, you're going to see it because the light's crap in here because it's daylight. But yeah, Elaine made me as a prototype of a crow voodoo doll, which is amazing. There is a video on my channel of me opening it. You can see it better. We are looking for around Halloween to get 1 or 2 things made up, so people can win or bid for them. But I don't want to do one of those. I'm a bit wary. I need to find a way of doing it. I need to talk to everybody how to do it, because I don't want to be one of those ones where, you know, people only stand a chance if you're going to do hundreds of pounds. And that's great when that happens, but I'd like to find a way of being a bit. Everybody has a chance for at least some of them. Crow the chat. Crown said, so need a food fight. Oh, do you know, they're always arguing. Friendly arguing, but they're always arguing. So it's like, yeah, I thought let's have them fighting. And when I was doing the fighting animation, it wasn't quite working. So I thought, yeah, food fight. Food fight. I think James got the zoomies. Tacky Christmas bells. What tacky Christmas bells? This song is rock and roll meets glam. Yeah, it's glam rock. That was the prompt I put in. I love my glam rock. I'm an older member of the community, so my first music memories are Sweet and Slade and people like that. I don't want to name the other one, main one. But I love glam rock. Okay, so my plushie's got 2 ponytails now. I'm totally going to put my hair up like that. Sarah Plank Rob for calling your bells tacky. Okay. Deb decreed it. I'll put the Oh, Vicky, thank you so much, darling. I have just checked PayPal. It's literally just come up. I don't know what to say other than that actually makes a huge difference to what I can get. And yeah, I couldn't have done this without you. I really couldn't have. And I mean, other people have been really generous as well. But Rob's been a really good supporter over the first few months, for example, and other people. I'm going to be missing people out now, and I don't like doing that. But anybody who's contributed, I've literally been pouring everything into this month's money, which comes out sometime next week. And I'll be honest, what I actually need is I needed to be able to buy the PC, but also have my regular YouTube income, and I'll completely manage that, and that's incredible. And I promise you guys, everybody who's donated, but I'm going to say especially to Vicky, you know, I won't let you down. There's a reason I really need that PC. Yes, I could keep fumbling along on my laptop, but I need to get those podcasts started. I need to start deciding what order I'm going to do them in. I've already got quite a few people who are going to do one. I am a good editor, but it's almost impossible on the laptops to do it the way I want to do it. So that will also mean I can get a subscription to Illustrator, which is what I'm actually used to editing on. It sounds weird, but that is what I'm used to editing on. So yeah, I'm overwhelmed that I've managed, because I would not have managed that on my own. Not on the way things are here. Vicky, you are a legend and help us all so much because we can carry on with what we're doing. Yeah, I mean, Vicky's been really good for the community at large. And, it's, you get a lot of creators who will then be ploughing that back into the channel to sort of, keep going and improve because, I want the best product I can for you guys. I want the best product I can for me, and that will help. Yeah, Take on Me. Yeah. It's funny, Take on Me stood up really well to time. Dire Straits did one to Brothers in Arms, which at the time I thought was incredible, but I actually rewatched it recently and it's still really good. I love that song, but I think Take on Me's stood the test of time better. No pressure, Elaine. I do not want you under any pressure because I know you've got a lot of anything you can do. That's amazing. Nothing new to be Caroline. I dive off the plank nowadays. It's doing trick dives, somersaults into the water, people on deck with scorecards. No problem, Cree. No problem, darling. I like 70s Kiss. Yeah, I mean, in American terms, I suppose Kiss were one of the ones that were the closest to it. I think it was probably a bit more of a UK genre, but yeah, Kiss, early Kiss, 70s Kiss would be. So a lot of their anthems. So yeah, yeah. Just been talking about trick dives. Help out now I cannot. I just appreciate it. It's still very overwhelming. You just sort of can't believe that people sort of do it. Kindness it's very humbling, James. That's a good way of putting it. And I am very hesitant to ask. It's often why buy me if I do put a link up at the top of the chat, it's buy me my coffee. I don't put my PayPal link in. So you will get there soon. We will have you back and help you where we can as the creators, but also the community. Bristol have said that they'll do one of the podcasts with me, by the way. So I'm looking forward to that. I can't remember everybody. I've asked so many people. APRF, Wes and Lisa said they do one. Crow doesn't have a choice. Crow's doing one. Your life changer, Vicky. It's amazing you sport. Are you blushing it? Yeah, it's I do what I can. Yeah, it's all we can ask of anybody. Oh, I still haven't picked up my inhalers. I got shouted at last week at my review. Oh, I can tell you're not taking enough. Oh my god. I think I'm missing comments actually. Hang on. I'm sorry. It's because I'm waffling. Editing my mouth is not my strong. Mine either. Never has been. With the video and all the words that go with it. Not the one I've just played, or the big day. It should be. YouTube pays me between the 21st and 26th. They don't give you a set day. It's usually around the middle of that. It's usually around the 24th. So the minute that money comes in, I've got the PC in my basket on Amazon, and I've done the check on it. I will do a double check. Before I buy, obviously. So hopefully, sorry, I'm trying to work out when days are. I think I can do it by the end of next week. And the one I've got in my basket is next day delivery. So it'll just be a case of setting it up. So by the middle of, let's hope that by the middle of April, might actually get the first podcast out. So I just get my calendar up. When's the 26th? Next Thursday. So yeah, weekend after next, I should be able to get my PC delivered. I can't wait, and I'll show you all when I get it. Because what I'm actually going to do is because this obviously I got this laptop at Christmas because my other one died, and chat were very generous to help me get this. So I will just use this, continue to use this as my day-to-day, just surfing the internet computer, because I want to keep my new PC as clean as possible from being clogged up with anything, so that it doesn't start slowing down. Sarah could hear it the last couple of weeks. I told Sean she needs more puffs, so you know what I'm going to say. No, I must have to. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the nurse said to me, "Oh, you haven't had a prescription since then, and they only do a month." I thought, oh God, she's noticed. So I promise to be more better behaved, and that's what the mints are for as well, to sort of cut down on the smoking. It's just, I could bloody almost quit that if life wasn't life right now. But yeah, now the weather's better though. Get out and about more, get more exercise. I don't find it easy because it's walking slow, but I'm going to be more determined. Yeah. I can't wait. Sarah, get you. Yeah, I know. Actually, what's the weather forecast tomorrow? Because I could walk up tomorrow and get them. I was going to do it yesterday, but I had an emergency day yesterday. Complicated day yesterday, so let's see if I can find the Anik weather. So I said that about my new PC too late. I had to clean my PC sober. Yeah, I actually what I'm going to do is I'm also going to get, because I've got some external hard drive. I'm going to get a new hard drive just for that, and I've got to try and get myself in the habit when I've made a video or whatever of actually saving it to the external drive, not to the actual computer. Oh, it's all right tomorrow. Yeah, I could walk up tomorrow and get them. I'm a Mac user myself. I'm a Mac user as well, but my Mac about 3 years ago, actually it's just the screen that's gone, but it's an old Mac. It's got all the software on it. That's why I want Illustrator back. But the trouble with Macs is, if I won the lottery, I would so be getting another Mac. But what you get from a Mac, what you could get from a PC, the PCs are just so much cheaper. It's a money thing. And the software, when I first had the Mac, you couldn't get the software sometimes for PCs, and you can now. Sorry, tech talk, but yeah, Mac. I'm a Mac girl. If I may try and get the old one booted up just to try and use some of the programs. I mean, it's out of date, but I got it when I was at the college, when I was teaching, and they let me put all of their software on, so it's got amazing software on it. I'm getting a gaming laptop soon. Best for editing and running for. Yeah, I have been looking at the gaming laptops, PCs, but Sarah, get them and use them properly. I know. I'm actually going to follow the advice. I think it might be Caroline that said it, of getting Alexa to tell me, because alarms on my phone haven't been working. So I basically need Alexa to say, Sarah, take your bloody inhaler. Hey, Patricia, sweetie, how you doing? How are you? Ganja Mama Lurking, feeding kittens their bottles. Oh, I'd love I'd love a couple of cats, to be honest. I need to start walking. It's like spring here now. Yeah, it's like I had to walk to the doctors and back last week. It's about a mile each way. And I had to walk to the hospital and back yesterday. Again, it's next to the doctors. And both times it crippled me. So I need to get out and about. I mean, I managed it, but giving up smoking 2 months without ciggies. I've cut right down. I mean, I really have cut right down. Worst I probably am is when I'm live, and I'm better at that. But I don't like vaping. I don't like vapes. They make me just cough terribly. I do have some electrics, but when life's stressful, which it often is at the moment, yeah, there's nothing. So I'm cut right down. I mean, I'm not smoking anywhere near what I used to. It's beautiful here too, says Elaine. I'm not a gamer, so it doesn't affect me. I want to get back into my gaming though. My chat just jumped. And literally my chat just jumped. Hang on. Where was I? I'm not a gamer. I was there. Mac is so expensive. Yeah, I mean, I'm not. I know what people say about that, and if you are an artist or an editor or an illustrator, then yeah, a Mac is a better machine because it's not bloody Windows on it. It has its own operating system. As soon as Windows goes on something, there is so much crap on a PC that you just never need to use, and you don't get that with a Mac, which is why anybody who does graphics or editing, etc., will art-wise, graphic designers, that's what you use them for. That's what Macs are for. But they are expensive. Yeah, I'd looked at DaVinci. I was thinking of DaVinci actually. So, but I want to get used to the free version before I start thinking about the paid. I'm good. I'm not going to moan. I could piss and moan for the rest of the life, and I'm not going to. Sandra, you got the tickets for Parameet? I know they're all going to Parameet. I'm feeling so left out. I couldn't go anyway, but don't want to go to Parameet. Parameet sucks. No, a lot of them are going. If walking is going slowly, try running. No, barely walk, but don't bloody run. Only run when I'm chased. All booked up, trying to sort out the camping out at the moment. I can recommend some software that's free and available to everyone. Whatever platform you're on, Photopea, it's web-based, but you can use via an app that doesn't install itself. I am very much a Photoshop girl. I have been for years and years and years. I can do pretty much anything in Photoshop. So I've never used anything else for photos and digital art. Just what you used to. If you used the free version for years, you'd love it. I looked at DaVinci when I was still trying to look at animation because it can do a bit of animation as well. So I am going to try DaVinci first, I think. Yeah, Patricia's going to Paracon. Oh, I want to go to Paracon and Parameet. And if I ever do manage to get over to the States, I can't. One, it will depend on my health, and I just can't leave Mum at the minute. So, but when I do manage to get back over, I might try and coincide it with something like that. I wish you could be there. I wouldn't be able to go anyway, Sandra. Maybe in another year when, I've managed to get myself, my health sorted out and more active. I barely leave the house. But if I can get myself so that, I can go out and about again, I would actually love to go. So, is the tit going to Parameet? Would he dare? Well, he probably would dare, actually. Oh, Elaine's used Photopea. I was fearful they would sell out. Is it June or something? June. It's identical to Photoshop. I just used Photoshop. Sean's back. Sandra says you didn't see the last one, so hard to do it as soon as you came back. Just doing as I'm told, Sean. And she's right. Yeah, the only thing that Photoshop has got better about it, but it's never been as good with text. So, yeah, I might look for doing like the books and magazines and stuff. Might look at something else. Oh, Rob, trust me, way before America, I really want to get back up to Orkney. So I think probably the best thing for me to do is to actually test the waters with travelling and maybe sort of doing the Orkney trip in the next year or two. I really want to go back. The only problem with going back is because Dad wanted to go back and obviously he's not around. So that's good. So it's going to be bittersweet, but I don't know. Then the more I look at your channel, if somebody put Rob's channel in the chat, the more I look at your channel, and that one where you were driving over the Churchill barriers, it's like, yeah, I'm going to end up just wanting to go. So, I just really want to go back to Orkney. Not a problem. Anytime, Sean. Anytime you want planking or being banned by Beardo, it is a privilege and a pleasure to do that for you. Affinity. I don't know Affinity. I always say you aren't the only one. I can't go to Parameet either. I wanted to go with it being Father's Day weekend. I need to spend time with Dad as time is precious. As with Mum. No, yes. Yeah. I mean Mum's not doing good. And yesterday and today, quick story, she's got a friend in the hospital, in the local hospital. We have a tiny, what we call cottage hospital here, or community hospital. There's only one ward. A friend of hers is staying there. I had an emergency here because I couldn't find the bank cards. So I put her in the taxi and said, go and see him, and then I'll walk up. And I said, we'll then walk down to the place for coffee, and I'll get the taxi to bring us back from there. That was the arrangement. And when I got to the hospital, she wasn't there. They just let her walk out. He'd let her walk out. Which was more annoying. I mean, I had a nurse who was lovely and helped me to try and find her. But I mean, I don't know if she can. She hasn't been out the house in a year and a half. I don't even know if she can remember her way back into the centre of town. Fortunately, I says, well, I'll go and look it's a hotel called the White Swan. I says, I'll go and look in the White Swan, see if she's there. The hospital took my number in case they found her. But walking to the White Swan, I thought, I'm going to have to phone the police if I can't find her. And I can't walk very quickly. Fortunately, she was there in the White Swan. But it was terrifying. And then again, I sort of couldn't find her in the house. She'd gone for a little walk, which is fine. It turned out she had left a note for me. But I have said, make sure you leave a note if you're going for a little walk so I know where you are. Yeah. So there's no way I can do it. There's Rob's channel. I have many things I wish I could do, but pain stops me. My kitty cat and fine. Yeah, it's if I was healthy and rich, I'd be one. I used to love traveling. I mean, I loved traveling, but apart from going to hospital a year ago, I haven't been out of this town for a year and a half. I mean, that's partly not having a car, but um, and I do live in a beautiful county. I want to get out when I get my car. I'm going to be going out doing vlogs, etc. See, Sean and I have a long history with Premiere that I just can't get my head around Premiere. It's what we used to get the students to use because I used to teach. One of the many things I used to teach. I ran the print course, but I also had video filmmaking students, and they use Premiere. I can never get my head around Premiere. I think it's just what you're comfortable with. Oh, scones! I'm going to make scones soon. Soon, Carolina film its self-promotion alert. Just put your link in the chat. You can self-promote. You need to practice it. It's the most comprehensive free video editor there is. I love it. Not for everyone, though. I am going to try DaVinci. I'm going to get it put on. I'll put the free version on if I'm up for it. I'll pay for it. Have you seen it for just doing color grading? Premiere Pro is better. Sean, I have many talents. I can draw, I can paint, I can do editing. I can do editing, believe it or not. It's just that I'm using Clipchamp. I can use Photoshop, all sorts of things. I'm award-winning photographer. I suck at filming. So when I eventually do start going out, I've already spoken to John Boy and I've sort of spoken about this a little bit. It's going to have to be a GoPro. I need a point and shoot that does everything for me. Honestly, I suck at filming. So that happened to me, and my mum, when she was alive, she went walkabout. Oh, it's just, do you know what I mean? And it was because I don't have a car, so I couldn't drive around looking for it. I can barely walk myself, so I was like, what do I do? You know, I'd already walked a mile to get to the hospital. I honestly thought, you know, if I can't find her, it may have to be, you know, the police. Not that they'd do anything. It's not easy when they go away. What? No, it was. And Mum's never had a good sense of direction ever. You know, that's what worried me, and let alone being in this condition. I'd love to visit the US, but I don't think I'll make it in this. I want to go. I mean, I've been quite a few times, but I still have places on the bucket list I want to go to. And what I actually want to do is try and get over there for it's, you know, because I hate flying. I'm terrified of flying. I actually want to try and get over for about 3 weeks. And I am prepared to not be going here, there, and everywhere as much as I was initially planning. You know, I'm not going to do a seg and be here, there, and everywhere, and you know, filming every day. Take it more easy, but I just couldn't do it at the moment. Sarah, I was using Movie AI very easy, then learned Premiere Pro, kept having to YouTube everything. This movie. Oh, okay. I've just deciphered that. Seen that film, The Witch That Came from the Sea? No. Actually, I haven't. I will write that down. I'll tell you which one I watched, and I have mentioned this, and I think Span just watched it. That Crow recommended was Brightburn. trigger warning if you don't like anything to do with eyes. He did get shouted at. I didn't know you were squeamish about eyes. But Brightburn's a really good movie. It's a James Gunn produced. There's no subscription with DaVinci that are awesome. I need to check my subscriptions. I'm sure some of them can be cancelled. DJ, let me know how, because I won't be what's the sense direction years. She doesn't have one. Let me know how it goes, because I mean, once I do manage to get wheels again, I'm going to be out and about, and I need something for idiots, but something high quality for idiots. No problem, Cree. Wayne's still getting used to his new phone. Real life absolutely comes first. It's from the 70s. Oh, which from the city? I'll have a look for that. Yes, I've seen it. It is very good. It's very good. It's I really enjoyed it, and I have to really enjoy film to get all the way through it, by the way, these days. I loved the fact, by the way, at the Oscars, I didn't recognise most of the films from the Oscars, but I love that Amy Madigan, who I love as an actress anyway, won Best Supporting for Weapons. She so deserves to get recognised finally, and she was great in that. But I highly, it's kind of a horror movie. It's not full-on horror, but it doesn't hold back, and it is very, very good. It's basically about a kid who's got superpowers, but he's not a good person. Sarah, you can plant Caroline, please. She's not happy that I would take you out to a nice scenic setting and buy the expensive scones like a true gentleman would do for his guest. Got a feeling that's not what Caroline probably said. Do it yourself, big lazy bastard. I'm not getting in the middle of you two. Aquaman. See, there's one person in Aquaman that stops me watching it. I did see the first. I tell you my problem with the first Aquaman, apart from bloody Heard. Although I do like Tamura Morrison, so that helps. I haven't seen the second one. It was the under the sea bits. This is me being picky, by the way. This happens with me. I think it's the artist in me. It was like too metallic and sci-fi for me. So I didn't like the special effects in it. Watched Brightburn the other day. Yeah. Documentary about mermaids. It was brilliant. Was Brightburn? Yeah, I really. It's one I'll watch again. I will watch it again. And I think probably needs a rewatch. Probably catch more on the second watch. Brightburn is a great film. Want to watch movies now? When I was teaching film, I always used to tell students you've got to watch something more than once, because when you watch a film for the first time, you're getting your head wrapped around it. When you've seen it, you suddenly see where all the clues are. Tell you what else is really good for that. It's not TV. It's not film. It's a TV show. I've still not seen the second season because I started watching it. I couldn't get, and I need to concentrate on it. But the first season was amazing, and it's called The Devil's Hour. It's on Prime, and it's actually an actor I don't normally like very much, but he actually really suits this role. And I can't remember his name. He was the Doctor, Scottish guy that was the Doctor, not David Tennant, later Doctor. and that's really good. And I rewatched that first season, and yeah, it all the way through. You can see how it pieces together. It's brilliant. My Out and About camera is a DJI Action 4. It's brilliant. I'll have to take some recommendations, and I've got the DJI Pro 5. Oh yeah, I'm not spending that amount on a camera. Not for just vlogging. I mean, I want it to be good, clear picture, but I bought a film recommended by Kenny only to put off when the DVD turned out. I found out it was about. Not sure I dare watch it now. What was the film, Wayne? You're welcome, Caroline. I know when I'm being conned. I had to make it sound worse, Caroline. Pounds don't go that. Not for a camera. If I was doing investigations, then yeah, I'd be looking for a more expensive camera. But I'm going out vlogging, so I just need it to be clear and idiot proof. Feel like going back to bed, sweetie. If you're tired, get some rest. Yeah, I know that feeling, resting too much. Was there effects in Aquaman? I just watched Jason Momoa's sexy ass. I still haven't seen the second one, and I know Tamura Morrison's in that as well, so I should watch it. But Dead Man's Shoe? No, I haven't. Dead Man's Shoe. War Machine, which had 500 quid, yeah. Dead Man's, I don't know Dead Man's Shoe. I think you might have mentioned it before then. I've forgotten about it because I suck. Oh, it sounds very happy. I'll give it a go though. If I see it, I'll give it a go. Capaldi, thank you. Is it Peter Capaldi? That role actually really suits him because he plays the bad guy. It really suits him. I highly recommend the first season of Devil's Hour. Put it this way, they actually didn't need a second season because it's a complete story. But I haven't watched the second season. I started watching it and it was. I thought I need to really concentrate on this. So don't worry about there being 2 seasons. Just watch that first season. It is highly recommended. It's Chris in. Hey, Chris. Oh, because it's to tell me the name. Yeah. I think Aquaman is homeless. I saw him advertising on the high street. There you go. I am craving something naughty to eat. I've got plenty naughty to eat now. Thanks to Aussie Cat. Justin missed his cameo. Hello, Justin. How are you doing? Oh, yes, it's... Did you have a nice day off yesterday? Day off? Hot chocolate is calling me. Yeah, I didn't dare... I didn't get the kettle boiled in time. The timing. It's 5 a.m. and I'm having tomato soup and grilled cheese toast. I am bad. Do you know something? Actually, if Mum's not that hungry tonight, I might do that for us. Pretty sure we've got tomato soup. Bye, Betty. Thank you for being here. You take care, sweetness. Justin in the house. Yeah, well, sooner or later we have to put with him. Wish it was Lewis Capaldi. Oh my God, time me out. Why? Cameo. Yeah, I've got a new video. Actually, I really want me coffee. If you guys don't mind another quick intermission, we'll let Justin see his cameo. Where's my banners? I don't think I ever turned the intermission off, did I? God, I'm an idiot. Right, just quickly so I can have actually boil the kettle this time. Got to get back to the comment. There we go. I have coffee. Finally. Oh, I'm going to try one of those ginger nuts in a minute. I love Life on Mars. Ashes to Ashes was alright, actually. But Life on Mars, I think that's one of the best TV shows we've made. Is it okay to come back to your channel? Bristol? Oh God, should I be afraid? Very afraid. Tassels and all. That's Crow's fault. Your tassels, by the way. When did it change from timeouts to block? Was it? Where's my stream? I can't see that. That says timeout on mine. Look at those tassels go. It's not your 221, Justin. You're safe. Yeah, that's still on the list. Look at my little pigtails. They're so cute. Raven's plush is awesome. I love Ravens. That jumper can't be mine. It's Tartu Tech. I was being nice, Justin. I just said jumper underneath. Surely Sean's seen that one. Yeah, Crow and Seg in a food fight. This is so cool. Oh, thank you, Sean. Actually, do you know something, Pinky? I actually did think after I'd done it, I probably should have made that jumper pink. Nearly showed you knickers in that. I know. Well, you know, I've got a past. TARDIS Clarence has to sleep. No problem. Is that somebody messaging me? Oh, that's when you click on the name. Hang on. Just let me have a look. I was just interested to know what that's about. Give me a sec. Oh, it's coming up as normal on mine. It might be one of those things that they're rolling out, but it doesn't get to everybody at the same time. I'll check later. If Crow's not live, I'll check in. Oh, actually, John Boy's live tonight, so always threatening to. So I'll have a look when I'm moderating for John Boy. Alan, Crow the chat. Your stream just shut. Night, TARDIS Karens, thank you for being here, sweetie. I'm not going to be on for much longer. I'll take it up to 2.5. I'm a TARDIS? Cool. The block comes off only if it's a mod. Ah, okay. Just so you know, guys, on my channel, I just made everybody that you see regularly here as a mod is a managing mod, because there are two types of moderators. There's managing mods and standard mods. Most channels will just do standard mods. All my mods are managers, so they actually have extra things that they can do, which includes, by the way, moderate the mods. Or maybe I should set up my sewing table after this. You could. Just started binge watching Peaky Blinders. Couldn't get into it all when it first came out. Tell you what happened with me with Peaky Blinders, Justin, is like, because it's only because it's only 6 episodes. And I remember watching the first season. I think it had 2 or 3 seasons out when I started watching it, but 2, I think. I started watching it, and I remember sort of thought, oh, I don't know, I'm not sure. But I thought, well, it's only 6 episodes. I'll stick with it and try the first season out. By the end of the first season, I was hooked. And then in the second season, you get Tom Hardy coming in as Alfie Solomons, and I swear that Alfie Solomons is one of the best characters on TV. And that was it. And I enjoyed all 6 seasons. I mean, some were better than others, but I enjoyed all 6. I do have a theory about Alfie Solomons, but I don't want to give any spoilers. Oh, I don't know when Crow's going live again. Crow is really Crow doesn't know when Crow's going live. In theory, no. But it's just that if Crow goes live, I'll check for that. But I don't remember John Boy was. Crow is really bogged down with the video at the moment because it's very, very complicated what he's doing at the moment. So I know he wants to try and hit the UK times, but I mean, I put out notifications when Crow's live. Raven does. They're going to Children of the Crow. I put them on Facebook. I put them on my channel. You know, I put a community post out. Couldn't get past the Brummie accents. It is such a good show. But that's what I did. I thought, well, I'll stick with the first season. I barely. You've only got a bloody wrench because people asked, and I saw another content creator. Well, I can make Justin a mod. So okay. And Seg's a mod because he complained that Crow was. Sean got panned by Crystal. So funny, yeah. Elaine, Justin doesn't pay attention to his own chat, let alone anybody else's. Come on. Moderate your mod, Sarah. Good luck with that. Yeah, I choose my mods selectively. Lurky Turkey busy this morning? Not a problem, Sage Rat. That's why I'm watching it. Tom Hardy's character is just, honestly, I'm not kidding. It is one of the best characters I've seen on TV. It's a bit like a completely different type of character, but it's a bit like for me, what made Ashes to Ashes, Life on Mars was I've forgotten the actor's name. Philip Glenister as D.I. Hunt. Alfie Solomons is such a good character. He's so good. And as soon as he comes into season 2, you know you're on a winner with him. Justin's got the hots for Tom Hardy too. Tom Hardy plays Sinister so well. He does. And the Alfie Solomons character, I'm not going to give anything away, but the Alfie Solomons character has that blend of danger and likability at the same time. It's a very good character. Crow's all over the place. I missed most of Crow's live the other day because I was asleep. I caught the last hour. Oh, Tom Hardy going all tingly here. I'm telling Crow he'll get jealous. I'm not gay, but I would, Raven. Well, are we getting probably shouted out? I don't know I mean, I haven't spent any time really in Birmingham. I don't know how accurate those accents were. I presume that they were. I haven't heard anybody complain about them. Most Hardy English breakfast, just having Tom Hardy in the morning. There you go. Pretty nice to look at. I mean, I think I need a mod for my life. Yes, please. Yes, please. That'd be lovely. Loved Ashes to Ashes. Never saw Life on Mars. Really? If you loved Ashes to Ashes, you've got to watch Life on Mars, Elaine. Oh, hell no. Honestly, if you loved Ashes to Ashes, Life on Mars will be next level. There'll be a bit of a spoiler because you've seen Ashes to Ashes, so you know what the situation is. But it's incredible. Hope Crow ain't lurking. Oh, just stuff it. Stuff it. Sorry, but I'm off. Nerve pain is bad. Oh no, Gav. Meds and hopefully a nap. Hope to speak soon to everybody. Thank you for being here, sweetie. We appreciate you. Peaky Blinders was my best ever drama series. A lot of swearing, you don't mind that, but that's how the Brummys rolled in those days. Yeah. So I roll now. Very good show. Keep missing Crow streams, as also. He's had a habit at the minute of going live about 4 o'clock in the morning for us. And normally I'm awake by 4, but because I've not been well and blah blah blah, I've actually been sleeping longer than normal. If you hear Sarah typing, she's telling on Rob. Sarah, can you remove this live stream when finished, please? I don't want to upset one we both know. No, absolutely not. But it's Tom Hardy in the morning. Do promise not swear now. Have you not watched Griff on a Norwegian for this episode? I'm ignoring that one, Rob. There we go. Wayne, hello. Hello, Wayne. What time is it? 4:20. I don't think I'm going to get a power nap. Oh no. All like and hype this live, make sure everyone sees it. Don't forget to tag Crowing. Oh, that's funny. Good one. Oh, thank you, Wendy. Just a little something towards us. Thank you for your lives. We'd all do appreciate. I really appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. Time flies when you waffle, Sarah. Oi! I'm near the bottom of the chat. Sean. Chat does have an end, you know. It doesn't go on forever. You look, if Sean sees the start of the chat. Behave, what's that exactly? Exactly. Yeah, I appreciate that, Wendy. I really do. Appreciate all of you. It's a good word that James used earlier, actually, and I'm sure Sean and Sandra and any other content creators in the chat do the same. It is humbling. If you're not humbled by your audience, you're not on YouTube for the right reason. Forever and ever, says Raven. Forever and ever. Try telling Seg that. Do you know what? Seg comes into my lives and tells me how far behind the chat I am. Sarah, you said behind the chat. Yeah. He does it to Crow as well. Suck it up, Rob. My mods just troll each other. It's like a sport. I probably shouldn't have told them they can moderate other mods because they're managing moderators. Sweet Garth, hey sweetie. Hello, lovelies. Hello. How are you doing today? Said can't. No, he can't. Yeah, and yet he does. He does. Every fucking time he comes into my life. Oh, smell Sarah behind the chat. Think she'll see me message before I go. And I stood up for him in his last live because we were dealing with somebody who was complaining they weren't getting the message read out. And it's like you had 400 in. Chat was flying. I mean, Elaine and I were trying to capture comments that needed deleting. I think Elaine was doing a lot better than I was, actually. We need Joe's caveman explanation. Is that one of his videos? I'm behind on his videos. Crow definitely should have a lot of support too. He's genuine and gives a lot to his community, the same as you do. Crow is the reason I rebooted my channel, because he gave me an unexpected shout out, and I was still just an art channel. And I couldn't have done this without Crow. I'm hoping he's not lurking. I may take the live down. You might be all right, Rob. I couldn't have done this without Crow, and I still couldn't do this without Crow. You know, I would also be in a lot more trouble without Crow, because I'd be opening my mouth way more than I do. And he is lovely. Sometimes I can't do it, can I? It's like, yeah. He's all right. No, it was flying, but most of them were. It was just the odd one. But when you were seeing the odd one, chat was just having to. I was constantly having to scroll up to find them. Mr. Prism, sorry, a bit late today. Trying to rush the St. Patrick. Oh, get cracking! It's 4:30 here. Be later for you, won't it? What a week this week! It's been madness. Madness. Yeah, I keep getting the what am I trying to say? Yeah, it's I keep calling the community very noisy at the minute. They're very hard to cope with, I find, for me. And yeah, this weekend was extra. Things we do for our favourite channels. I can't thank people enough. I really can't. You love him, Sarah. He's a gem. Is he though? Is he though? Yeah, he is. I'll just say I've been hacked if he hears that. Crow loves when we say nice things about him. He cares so much about everyone, even annoying people like me. He's all right. He'll do. I miss Seg's live. I'll have to rewatch it. Good one. Finally, chance to sit down with a coffee. Glad you're still alive, sir. Oh, are you back, Lisa? Awesome. Yeah, I keep saying I'm going to end, and I'm seeing how many people are in, and I'm thinking I'll just keep going. I'm fine. I'll just keep waffling for a bit. Maybe take it up to 3. It just went mad this weekend, and I'm ready to go into hiding. It's only Tuesday. Oh no, sweetie. Yeah, Pinky Hero. Pinky does a lot for other channels as well. I know she works very hard. That's why, and with life as well. I do worry that Pinky's overdoing it, and I know I'm a hypocrite saying that. Do as I say, not as I do, Pinky. You make sure you get rest. Oh, here we go. He's not even here. I have to read this out. Pinky, yeah, he's the biggest heart and worries too much. We all love him. Crow is an epic guy. Oh my god. It's easy to hang around this community and have each other's backs. This genuinely is an amazing little sliver of social media that I love. Yeah, I mean, I know when I'm doing my lives, you know, everything gets on top of you. Any content creator will tell you this at some point in time. But things get on top of you because it's behind the scenes as well. And, you know, you just think, oh my God, you know. And I sometimes think if I didn't rely on the little income stream that I have from here, would I keep going? And I would. I actually would. I did, actually. I got demonetized and just kept going. So I do actually love doing it. But as much noise and chaos as it feels like sometimes, it's stirring up again a little bit at the minute. You know, I love it when I do a live and I'm relaxed. I feel like there's a wall around us because we're not perfect in this chat, me and but we do try where possible to try and protect everybody and just keep it light and no drama, etc., etc. But yeah, and then you remember sort of, you know, there's really good people and there's really nice people, both in the chat and behind the scenes, and that's the best thing to remember. Fell asleep listening to Sean. So many comments. I got a cuppa and a minstrel's mince egg. Actually, I'll tell you what I got. I've got minstrel's. Actually, I don't think Sandra's still in the chat, but where's my camera? Oh no, Galaxy. Creamy truffle mini eggs. Not many in the packet, but they're gorgeous. Crow's a heart of gold. He does. He does. And sometimes it's like I know I'm rattling, by the way. I said I'd try the ginger nuts. Yeah, and sometimes I sort of, you know, I have to remind him, just get your video done, you know. Sometimes he needs to think about himself a bit more often. I bet she slept soundly. I'm not at all, Sean. I was so tired. Oh no. Yeah, we all know about your crow, love, Rob. Do you know what? Because I did the seg roast and that went really well, and I did the crow roast and it wasn't so good, and it was because I just couldn't do it. Trust me, if I'm talking to him behind the scenes, I roast the shit out of him. But on the channel, I couldn't do it. At some point, I may try and do another crow roast, but it's really weird when you know somebody well. Oh, I like these ginger nuts. Oh, that's proper ginger in these. Taste it. Australia's so awesome, looking out for everyone, especially when you've got. Yeah. People look out for me as well, including yourself, Debbie. I know you do. Debbie, I sometimes think I'm being subtle, trying to sort of hide stuff, and Debbie will be like, "Are you all right?" And I'm thinking, okay. Reading between the lines. Debbie's amazing. Amazing lady too, don't you forget that. I forget that all the time, sorry. Oh, Pinky, you just spoilt it. You just cheapened it for me and Crow. Come on. Crow is Crow. What else can I say? What hot dog? No, they do not. Hang on. Oh my God, I like these ginger nuts. That really is proper ginger in those. That's not flavouring. Is it bad to open a second packet of biscuits asking for a friend? No. It's the dumb thing. Channel creators need to balance with sleep, work, life, really. I think you'll probably find that most channel creators who are really passionate about their channel don't do that. I mean, I know when I hit YouTube hard in 2020 when we were in lockdown. And so I saw channel creators who would talk about, they would have a full-time job and they'd spend, the night time sort of in a cupboard or in a small room, sort of doing the videos, etc. And I thought, that's commitment. But that's kind of what I do. I mean, I'm on American time, really. I'm on East Coast time because that's where most of my connections are. I mean, I don't like the fact I'm so housebound, but I am lucky in the sense that I'm self-employed, and so I can work round for YouTube. But I think we're all guilty of that, of not doing it. It's okay. I'm glad I could help. I get exhausted. Oh, I know the feeling. I need to look after yourself, Lisa. Biscuits are never a bad idea. There you go. God, those ginger nuts aren't going to last long. I'm sorry. I know people say no, it's not the best brand, but they are stunning. Because I really can taste real ginger in those. Dry roasted peanuts. Hell yeah. Did you see the stash that Aussie Cat sent me? I didn't box opening earlier. Just Sean's got like an Aladdin's cave of crisps and chocolate and stuff. I give Seg my all too as he goes for it when he needs to confront someone who thinks needs it. I thought he was going to knock that chap out. That would be the end we've all seen of him. I know. Seg, I will defend Seg to the end, and I have done in the past anyway, but sort of getting to know Seg better, and with any content creator, I mean, for the most part, I think in this community, what you see is what you get. It might just be one facet, and then that's normal for somebody who's presenting something. But I know Seg does roast, and I know he, calls people out, etc. But Seg is good people. Seg is very good people. Trust me. So yeah. Start with the vitamin D now. Oh, that's good. Got told off by the nurse from I got told off last week, Wayne. That's what they do. Bounty chocolate rolls. Are they dark chocolate? I like dark chocolate Bounty. I can eat the milk chocolate. I find that a bit more sickly. They were putting enough in the package, Sarah. Can I have a manager, please? I'm trying to watch and listen. All I can hear is bags rustling. Honestly. People, was that me? Galaxy Minstrels. I like Galaxy. I know some people don't like Galaxy chocolate. I love Galaxy chocolate. Crow the chat. Patricia's back. It's a texture thing. Apparently I'm not looking after myself properly. Need to report problems with the doctors. There does seem to be a what's the word? They do seem to be on a mission at the moment. which isn't a bad thing to make sure people are looking after themselves properly. Jimmy sent me I hadn't seen that live stream, but Jimmy sent me the that song for Crow, and it was so funny. I loved it. He did such a good job on that. Oh, I like these ginger nuts, sorry. They are yummy. Not too hard to they're awesome. God. Oh, thank you, Patricia. Thank you for becoming a member. I really appreciate you. Thank you. I like coming to see you all after a day spooking grown men and scammy Zoom. Good place to unwind. I have respect for Sweet Koth, what she does. The ginger biscuits, it's just that the brand here is Ginger Nuts. These are called Arnott's, the original ginger nut, and oh my god. Badger! Hey. Can you sort Sean out, please? Did you know they make different ginger nuts for different states? Really? Shadow Cat member for 8 months. Awesome. Awesome. Love proper ginger biscuits. Yeah. These are they're not quite the same as ours. I mean, I love proper ginger biscuits, but these feel like, what says on the ingredients? I'm trying to see what it says about the ginger in here. But it feels like an authentic ginger flavour rather than I'm getting to be like my old little dog. I hear crickling plastic and I get hungry. I pat my head up like, dare I say it? Say dropped. Food. I know you don't balance, but you don't want to burn out either. I know it's hard with time zones, etc. The advantage I have is because I'm self-employed, and one because I'm home all day. I mean, it's been difficult the last 2 weeks because I'm home, but I can sleep during the day. It doesn't matter. I'm usually can make sure I get the hours I need. It's just not through the night. Excuse me a minute. Just something I need to do. All I'm saying to that shot. They are. I'm like, wow. No, those. Oh, they're lovely. I can't even open the cheese drawer without my boy Owen zooming in for his cheese tax. Some are thicker and some are stronger. I can't remember. These are I just love the flavour. I don't know if, can I tell where they're from here? Or is it just says Arnott's. Made in Australia. No, I can't do accents either. Don't tell me I have to fly around us to get the best ones. There's as good a reason as any. I don't like Galaxy. So yeah, some people don't. I love it. I think it's nice and smooth. For dairy milk. I like both. Probably just go with dairy if I had to choose one, but Cheese radar. I'm still seriously thinking about doing. If I've got enough tomato soup, I might do tomato soup and cheese toasty for dinner. In the mood for that. Oh God, Badger's here. Checking up on you. Are they as... I'm just thinking about how... Yeah, they are. They are. Parkin biscuits are yum too. They are ginger based, but made like homemade style, chewy yet crispy. I'm dying to tuck into those ginger pieces. Some people just shouldn't be mods. I agree with that, but I think Rob's joking. Cerberus is going to wear out your plank and drop bear buttons. I know, it's all right. I'll send him the bill. I moderate for, as you probably know, I moderate for Bristol, so, you know, I get my own back. So you should plush fight Big Rob in his hosty outfit. Actually, I could send that picture to Sheila. Big Rob handing in your wrench. Oh, no, it's this South Australian company, and yes, please don't do the Aussie. I can't do it. I can't do any accent, actually. I can't even do my own these days because I've lost a lot of my accent. If I'm talking to somebody with a strong Northumbrian accent, I will naturally go back into it. But if you asked me to do my natural accent, I couldn't do it. It's weird. Sarah's Australian accent. I don't know. Seggles does the Aussie accent when he says Sheila, Sheila. Debs, it would be like listening to crows. It won't be good. Funny, yes, good, no. Yeah. Wait, actually, I haven't tasted the cherry ripe yet. Hang on. I'll do that now. Have a little tasty. Actually, that's dark chocolate. Hell yeah. Sean, don't half panic when I appear. Oh my God. Oh, I think I should be alone with this cherry ripe. Better not have any more while I'm live. Oh, that's delicious. Something tells me that big box of treats isn't going to last long. Yeah, it is actually, because I'm going to savour them. To be honest with you, if I'm buying, like when I get a shop delivery and I buy sort of cheap biscuits, yeah, they don't last long. But when I have the good stuff, I savour it. I don't waste it. This isn't the sort of stuff you just keep eating and don't stop eating. This is treat stuff. I don't get why people think Seg sounds Australian. I don't think he's picked up on it at all. Not panicking, bro. Nope, I'm calm. Sarah, stop eating everything. I'm not eating everything. I'm just doing little taste tests. I've literally just had a nibble of the Violet Crunch and the Cherry Ripe to see what they were like, so I could do a live taste test. I have had a couple of the ginger nuts because they're fucking awesome, but my coffee's gone, so I'll be all right. What? No white chocolate? No, because Aussie Cat is such an amazing person. There's not one bit of white chocolate in that post. Not one. I don't have a full Kiwi accent since I was raised around a Scottish dad, and my mum's family has Irish accents. I'd love to go back to Dublin at some point. I love Dublin. It's easy, Sarah. Change all the I in words to Y and you sound Aussie. I was that. It's funny because you put the cherry, I put the little bit of cherry ripe into my mouth and thought, oh, I can taste the white chocolate. That's yummy. And then the more you're eating it, the more the flavour comes out, and it's incredible. You can never eat enough chocolate. No accent attempts will ever be as bad as sex at the Steve's House of Bullshit. Didn't even practice for it. But I think that I don't think Steve did notice him. I think that Steve was just so busy listening to the sound of his own voice. And Seg didn't say that much. So. But I actually loved watching the premiere and the live. Because even before I saw the video, I knew what happened. So watching the video for the first time, I knew what I was just watching what was happening. I already knew what happened. And so I actually loved watching the premiere and the live to see how people reacted to what was unfolding. And the reactions were amazing. Seg's clearly British. Well, who gets shot? There's no such thing as British, but he's English. He's Southern English. I don't think he's as posh as people say he is. He's just got a Southern accent because he does use sort of dialects and slang words that you wouldn't use if you were a posh. But Seg sounds American. Yeah, Seg's accent is about as English as you can get. I agree with that. My dad would love cherry ripe from the looks of it. I don't really care for berries and chocolate. I love berries and chocolate. I love berries generally, apart from raspberry. I would not dare do white chocolate. This American accent is shite. It's terrible. Isn't British and English the same thing? Well, I think that no. Well, no. Yes, I think when people say, "Oh, you're talking British," well, there's 4 countries. Or 5. Technically 5, but 4 countries. You've got England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. So each having their own accent and then various different dialects. So when people say, oh, you sound British, they tend to mean you sound English. If somebody's talking Scottish with a Scottish accent, people tend to say, oh, that's Scottish or whatever. But it's the British Isles. It's called the British Isles, but people often forget it's 4 countries or 5, depending on how you look at it, because Ireland's split into 2. Steve doesn't hear anything but himself. No worries. I made the Crow voodoo doll, but Sheila's excellent at the plushies. Send her a photo and she'll do it. Yeah. Sheila. She's on Instagram. I think she's Sheila on Instagram. Just let me check. Yeah. Or if you're on my Discord, she has a folder in my Discord. People have been putting their pictures in there. Not naming names, Debs, but someone told me to put some in but couldn't do it. Yeah, I'll bet. See. I agree. Steve's trying to make sure he remembers all his lies so he doesn't hear anything else. The Irish run out my bloodline at great-grandparents. I'm all Scottish. But I was still raised as Irish gypsy travelling to and moves to Glasgow. Northern Ireland, Wales, England and Scotland. All 4 countries have different accents. I'm not moaning at anybody. It's just, yeah, there's this misnomer. It's British, whereas they're they're so distinctive. And I do think often when people say British, they mean English. Australian even have their own accents. I think everywhere does. You're always going to get regional variances. I mean, even in the northeast where I am, there are sort of 5 or 6 different accents. I mean, Mythos isn't that far from me. It's the other side of the river, and but it's a different accent to the Northumbrian accent. The Northumbrian accent's much softer. Broken Orcadian Scottish accent like I am. I actually understand Rob really well, so whereas really thick Orcadian, it's a bit like thick Northumbrian. Is you really have to know what you're doing to listen to it. I mean, I can understand it, but sometimes I have to be listening for a while to actually get back into the habit of it. We were the right kind of isolated and community-based for cults when we came down here. I can see why we were hooked in. Yeah. Hey, Lycan. I find the cults thing fascinating, actually. I think there's a reason. I think there's a couple of reasons for that. One is I'm a geek and a nerd, and I've always been interested in fan culture. And when I was an academic, it was one of the things that I used to cover. I've actually just reordered the book that was my Bible when I was an academic, called Textual Poachers. And I also love true crime. So that melding of that sort of group mentality, etc. I do watch a lot of stuff. I don't claim to be anywhere near an expert on it, but I do watch a lot of cult stuff. Trying to get my head wrapped around it, and it's one of those things. The more you get your head wrapped around it, the more it's just like bizarre. Ozzy can't, bless you. I wouldn't have either. I couldn't do that to Sarah. Just don't tell Sarah. Okay. Oh, you need the Men in Black thing to wipe your memory. You will forget I said that. Should get one of those. I would get one of those for Crow, but he never remembers anything anyway. Postage space was tight ours. Yeah, it was. It's awesome. North Island and South Island people have different accents. It's surprising, really. I would love to go to New Zealand, but never going to happen. I struggle to understand the thick Scottish accent. Depends where they are. Probably a little bit more used to it. I'm okay, Lycan, thank you. I appreciate you asking. Oh, thank you, Wendy. Another little bump towards your channel. No, not a lot. Every little helps. Never give any more than you can. I don't expect anybody to give anything. I don't have a cut-off point like some do. To be honest, it's like I enjoy doing the lives, and if people are actually going to turn up for your lives, that's what you're here for. Caroline, if you want Rob to have another planking, just let me know. I'm from North Yorkshire, travel 30 minutes and the dialect will change several times. Yeah. I'm trying to think, because I spent time in New York, and yeah, there were different, because I had students coming in from different areas. But certainly up here in the Northeast. You're welcome in with us anytime, you're great allies. Sarah, you can understand my Scottish accent. There aren't many Scottish accents. I don't. Sometimes, like I say, I know, because we used to go to Orkney every year, and the couple that we used to stay with would always phone on birthdays and Christmas and stuff. And I know sometimes when I was talking to Tommy, it would take a couple of minutes, but once I'd got back into the flow of listening to him, I could understand him again. So sometimes with one or two of the Scottish accents, I have to get into the swing of listening. But usually, I can do it after a minute or two. Anyone have recommendation on types of PC for rendering and video editing? A beefy gaming PC. Gaming PCs will definitely help because they're designed for, heavy graphics. But I would say just have, I would say at least 16 gig of memory, and then, as much as you can of the hard drive. And what I'm going to be doing, I was saying earlier, when I get the new PC at the end of next week, is I'm going to get a hard drive. I'm actually going to try and discipline myself to save everything onto the external drive, so the main PC doesn't get clogged up with everything that I'm doing, because that can actually be more knackering than anything. You hear a multitude of accents within minutes of Huddersfield. Yeah, as you're going into West Yorkshire, you get past that A1 bit, you go into Leeds and then further west. Yeah, they change by the mile. Sarah, yes, please, and a drop bear, not a problem. Drop bear incoming. I'm Glaswegian too, but live in Renfrewshire. That's how I pronounced that right. Do you all understand my English writing or my typing with too heavy an accent? Bit on the heavy side, Or having to read slowly to a napkin. I'm going to have to do a video about me. I'm going to have to turn that music off. I'm tuning into it and it's annoying me. No, you're not. Put up with it. I need new music. Definitely need new music. Video about me trying to do some accents. I've been fascinated with them for years, especially for the deep south in America. It just cracks me up. I love the southern accent. Or accents. I know there's more than one. No problem, Patricia. Thank you for being here, hon. So far, it looks like for the Parameet, you can still buy tickets for the 2 days, but not the evening meal and awards part. So back to the campsite for us at 6 p.m. on the night time then. Yeah, you'll have more fun on the campsite. Come on. That's some stuffy meal. It's all right. I've gone 3 hours. So I'm actually going to wind down. I am going to wind down this time. It's been a great live. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate that. Great chat. Don't tell Kraus said anything. Obviously, my next planned live is Saturday, but hopefully there'll be 1, maybe 2 art streams in between, but that's going to depend on the situation at home and who's live, blah, blah, blah. You know the drill. I'm sorry, they'll probably end up being Booyah lives. But, yeah, the next scheduled one will be my Saturday one as normal. So thank you, everybody, for being here. I bet he's lurking. Oh, he's bloody lurking. He's a lurker. He's a lurker. He's a king of lurky turkeys. And I will see you later. Toodles.
Don't need coffee.
I need coffee. I need coffee.
You don't need coffee.
I need coffee.